Before I get started, I want you to think of the method you would prefer for your body to be handled in the event that you passed away. My guess is that right now, the terms formal burial or fire cremation are circulating in your mind. But what if I told you that these options may not be available in the future? Due to the running out of ground space and the toxic emissions produced by fire cremation, it is highly likely that these options will not be available to choose from in the future. That is why I believe it is important for me to inform you of an alternative, environmentally friendly method, such as water cremation. I would not be an honest speaker if I said that I had a true experience with this process. However, I do find it extremely important to learn more about a method that I may have to choose from when I eventually pass away. Water cremation is an environmentally friendly way and method to handle a person's final remains. Today, I'm going to inform you more about what water cremation is, how this process got its start, and some of the benefits that this process has. First off, I want to let you know a little bit more about what water cremation is. Water cremation, also termed as alkaline hydrolysis, is a process in which a person's final remains are transformed into a liquid solution, leaving behind the bones. In fact, water cremation is just a sped up version of the body's natural decomposition process. In the article, The Misunderstood Funeral Tech That's Illegal in 30 States, author Steph Panicasio states that bodies are placed into a machine with a chemical mixture of alkali and water. The mixture is heated and cycled, and over the course of a few hours, the body is accelerated through its natural decomposition process. Though the body is decomposed, the bones of a person still remain. In the visual on the screen, you can see the water cremation machine on the left, the bones recovered from the machine in the middle, and then 2 bags that contain the ground up bones that can be returned to a family and treated as ashes. Now that you know a little bit about what water cremation is, I want to inform you where this process got its start, as well as where it is today. The first noted use of water cremation was in the late 19th century. In fact, in the article, Are Cremation and Alkaline Hydrolysis Morally Distinct? Professor of Theology at Wyoming Catholic College, Kent Lazowski states that in the real world, alkaline hydrolysis got its start in 1888 when a patent was issued to a farmer who sought a way to reduce animal carcasses into fertilizer. Though this was the first process, since that time water cremation has grown, and part of that can be attributed to Mayo Clinic. In the late 20th century, Mayo Clinic started using this process as a way to dispose of donated cadavers. Because of the ease of this process, they started advertising it to many funeral homes across the United States, making it a more common process. In the visual on the screen, you can see the United States. Some states are filled in with gray and others are filled in with white. The reason for this is that the gray states are states that have laws allowing for water cremation, while the white states are states that just have either no laws about this or prohibit the process. Now that you know a little bit about how water cremation got its start and where it is today, I want to inform you of some of the benefits that this process has. Overall, water cremation has many more environmentally friendly impacts on the environment. The reason for this is that compared to cremation, water cremation uses a smaller amount of energy compared to fire cremation, and it also releases no air pollutants. Another benefit of this process is that water cremation the mixture resulted from water cremation can be a very effective fertilizer. In the article, The History of Alkaline Hydrolysis, writer Joseph Wilson, CEO of BioResponse Solutions, states that the mixture formed at the end of this process can be a very beneficial, highly nutritious, true solution that it can be a very effective fertilizer for crops and trees. Though you may not choose for the liquid solution of your body to be handled and used in this way, it would be a very good way to give back to the environment. The last benefit I want to tell you about is that of implants. In the same article, Wilson states that, unlike regular fire cremation, alkaline hydrolysis does not produce, liberate, or form harmful end products from the metals found in the body. Because of this, and the fact that water cremation destroys all genetic material, the implants, bone screws, and other things pictured in this visual can be reused in future patients at a discounted price. To conclude this speech, I want to recap on some of the things I've said so far, and things that you have learned. First, you learned that water cremation is a process in which a person's bodily tissues are transformed into a liquid solution. Next, you learned a little bit about where water cremation got its start, as well as where it is today. Lastly, you learned about some of the benefits, the many benefits that this process has. Though I have a feeling that before watching this presentation and this speech, you may have had no clue about what water cremation is or plan on using it. However, I hope that by listening to my speech, I hope you learned that water cremation is one of the best methods you can choose if you want to make a lasting impact on the earth and our environment even after you're gone. Thank you.